Hey guys, Luke Martin here with this week's Edgewater property market update. Not surprising with the long weekend we've just gone, and I do hope you had a great long weekend. But there weren't any new properties onto the market last week, and everything that was on the market early in January sold after the first week, so there was nothing last week that went under offer. However, one sales result to talk about today, and we're also going to talk about what's coming onto the market because we have 6 new listings, 3 of which are in Edgewater coming to market in the next 2 weeks. So that property, firstly, that sold last week, 14 Opal Drive. This was a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom property with 2 living areas. It had a study or 5th bedroom option, a renovated kitchen, renovated bathrooms, pool out the front, and a workshop out the back. It came to market second week of December last year. We had over between 30 and 35 buyer groups through that property first weekend. And those buyer numbers were definitely impacted because of being so close to Christmas. But on the back of that, 11 registered buyers competing for the property up until the final offer closing stage. And that is sold with multiple offers at the mid 1.3 levels, and it sold for $1.35 million, making it one of the highest sale prices for a property without a lake view in the suburb to date. So massive congratulations there to our sellers. They were original owners. They built the home back in '82, and they've loved living in Edgewater. I've now had the pleasure of selling for them and for their daughter, both in Edgewater previously. So yeah, massive congratulations if you're watching this morning, guys. And to our buyers who got to move in over the weekend, they're super excited. The home suits them perfectly, and we've been working with them for a number of months as they've gone through their buying process. So congratulations there to everyone. And that is all in terms of the market wrap. Now, when we get to what's coming to market, we've got 3 this week and 3 next week coming onto the market. So we'll start with the Edgewater ones first, and then we'll go through the other properties outside of the Edgewater suburbs. So this week in Edgewater, St. Clair Circle, a 3x1 duplex home, renovated, landscape gardens, ticks all the boxes, 100% move-in ready. That is coming to market this week. So if you want more information, feel free to message me over the next couple of days. We will launch to the market on Thursday. And then next week, also next Thursday, we will have 2 4x2s in Edgewater. So one is on Homestead Gardens. It's a semi-renovated 4x2. It's got a massive outdoor space, cul-de-sac location, nice and elevated, and it's got really, really good storage options there. So that's Homestead Gardens. And then jumping across to one of the most sought after, infrequently available streets in the suburb in Narran Close. So you probably most people probably haven't even heard of Narran Close if you live in the suburb because no one drives past it. But it's a cul-de-sac that runs off Lake Valley Drive, so it's in the northern part. This top part of the street has lake views, and it was also all the homes there were built in the late 90s, so they're typically Don Russell ex-display spec builds. Now, this property that we've got coming up is no different to that. So it's a 4x2 with a study, 2 dining spaces, 3 living areas, lake views, beautiful bedroom. Like the views from the bedroom and the ceiling features in the bedroom are outstanding. You've got the pool in the outdoor space again with the views. It's a very, very strong offering. So that is also coming to market next week. Then outside of Edgewater, this week we've got 2 properties outside of Edgewater coming to market. So we've got Jewett Pass in Kinross, which is a big 4x2 family home. Again, also with a study, 3 different living spaces, good distinction between the formal and the informal living areas there. It's an original interior, but it has been very well maintained. Beautiful inland views overlooking, I guess, Kinross back down towards Currumbine there. So that is going to market this week. And Sicily Pass in Hocking, which is a modern 3x2 with a double car garage and a pool, 2 living areas, that is also going to market this week. Then we go to next week, and obviously I've got those 2 in Edgewater, but then in addition to that, we've got an oceanfront property in Mindarie. So Kinsale Drive, it's one of the best streets in Mindarie. This house is a monster. It is huge. It's a 4x2, 2-story home, but don't let that fool you. Like, the proportions are amazing here. You've got beautiful ocean views from your upstairs parents' retreat, multiple living spaces. The choices and the options here are really endless. Beautiful pool, the views of the ocean and the reserve that sits between are absolutely divine. So that is going to market next week as well. We cannot wait. We're back into it now, so we deliberately set things up so that most of our sellers that didn't need to go onto the market before Australia Day didn't need to and run the risk. But now they're all coming to market, and we're going to be quite busy over the next couple of weekends. So we'd love to see you there. If you're looking to buy, we would love to see you there this weekend or next. So we're very excited to meet you all and meet more buyers that we haven't met before as they come into the market at this time of the year every year. So if you want more information, you want to have a chat, you want to register your buying requirements with us so you're the first to know of new opportunities, please give us a call or send me a message on 0419 769 529. And if you want to know what your property is worth, bearing in mind we don't just cover Edgewater, if you're in the northern suburbs of Perth, we would love to have a chat with you. Please give me a call as well on 0419 769 529, and that way we can help you discuss your property plans and actually help you get from your current home to where you want to be. Have a great week. I'll speak to you again next Monday.